Hello everybody, my name is Gita Somit. I am from VVIT College. So today I am going to discuss about one of the popular trending methodologies called Agile methodology, which is used for developing fast and quality software. Today this methodology is going to become very trendy and also it is very popular. Most of the software companies recommend and also use this methodology for every software they develop. This methodology is useful for every phase like testing phase, coding, designing, gathering the requirements. This methodology will be very easy and also very secure methodology for software development. So here in this presentation we are going to see about what is agile methodology. That means the overview of an agile methodology, its advantages and disadvantages, key principles, and we also know going to know how it works in practice. And also we are going to know what makes this agile methodology as a more trending uh, phase in this software development. So let's jump into the topic. So what is agile methodology for software development? So agile methodology is nothing but it is a combination of two process models, that is iterative model and incremental model. So iterative model means it follows backtracking. That means the if any phase, that means if any coding phase or design phase or any testing phase got an error, so this phase, this iterative phase is going to take a backtracking. So that means the previous phase which the error has occurred will be going to check once again so that it can reduce an upcoming errors. So iterative is used to take maintain backtracking. And the next process model is incremental model. Incremental model is nothing but the whole process is divided into submodules or modules. That means the whole software development model process model is divided into submodules so that each module will be evaluated separately, which reduces the errors and also increases the quality of the software. So this agile methodology is nothing but the combination of both incremental and also iterative process models. So it consists of many different frameworks like Scrum, Extreme Programming, which are advanced topics of Agile methodology. We are going to see them in the coming slides. So Agile methodology is an approach for software development that emphasizes continuous delivery of working software in rapid iterations. So as we said before, rapid iterations is nothing but rapid iterative models. Iterative models are going to be implemented in this Agile methodology. It breaks the projects into several phases as we discussed before. We are it also going to take incremental model, that is each and every project are divided into different phases and also submodules, and also different stakeholders and different people play a constant collaboration and also important role in every stage, which improves the quality of the software. So as we seen here, this agile methodology is combination of both incremental and also iterative process model. Teams cycle through planning, executing, and evaluating. As we know that every software should be greatly planned, should be correctly executed, and also correctly evaluated uh, for the success of the software development model. So, why people are choosing agile methodology for software development? So, what are the different reasons to choose agile methodology as a best methodology for developer software to develop a software? So there are some main reasons to choose this methodology. As we know that there are different process models to develop a software development. To develop a software, that is waterfall model, incremental model, and also iterative model. So why these are not chosen for to develop a software? Because these have some back drawbacks. That is nothing but some of the drawbacks include project failures, um, high defect rate, that means more errors, and also different and lack of requirement analysis. So due to these process in these process models, there are no correct way of gathering requirements, and also no requirement analysis are going to be held. So these are different uh, drawbacks of the process models which we have discussed. And why agile? To overcome these above drawbacks, agile model was introduced in 1990s, and this model is a combination of both iterative and also incremental model. So let's go into the other slide. Agile methodology overview. This was created with Agile Manifesto of Software Development in 2001, emphasizing value and collaboration with customers. There are four main values of this Agile methodology. They are individuals and interactions over processes and tools, working software over comprehensive documentation, customer collaboration over contract negotiation, responding to change over following a plan. So agile methodology generally focuses on communication with the customers. So maintaining communication between customer and also the company gives a quality software, and also requirements are greatly um, understood by these by the people, so that each one can give their best collaboration to develop a software. So this agile methodology follows the four main values we have seen now, and it favors lightweight documentation and embrace changes at any stage. So generally, every software consists of a documentation. So heavy documentation can also can also decrease the quality of software. So this agile methodology provides lightweight documentation, so that each customer and every end user can understand the agile methodology and the software also. So this embraces changes at any stage. So it can take the changes, or it can evaluate the changes at any stage of the development. So what are the advantages of agile methodology? So there are certain advantages which I have collected. So the first one includes high level of collaboration and interaction between client and project team. As we have discussed before, this agile methodology basically focuses on communication between the client and also the project, because a good understanding leads to a good software. Improve transparency for clients and clearer understanding of project phases. The client can view, and also they can also embrace the changes which are occurred in this during the software development. So this makes a clearer and understanding in every phase of software. It may be in designing, it may be in analysis, it may be in coding, testing, deployment, etc. Predictable delivery, sometimes earlier than expected with predictable cost. So this plays a most important role, that is nothing but delivering a software into a correct time. Delivering a software into the correct time, it plays an important role, and also the cost also plays an important role. So this agile methodology gives a sufficient or sustained delivery and also sustainable cost, in which each end user can use this software and also get profited. So the fourth advantage is ability to refine and reprioritize product backlog and prioritize features. So this agile methodology contains some features which we can prioritize into our software. So it can refine, that is nothing but the changes. If any changes are to be done, this agile methodology plays an important role, so that the changes will be easily modified by the project team, so that more the burden between client and also end users will be reduced. The last advantage is high quality development, testing, and collaboration due to project breakdown into smaller units. As we said before, it leads to a high quality software in any phase like testing, analysis, design. High quality software is maintained, and the quality is never lost due to any project breakdown or any issues. So these are the some of the advantages listed for agile methodology. So as we know that many companies use this agile methodology for due to its high advantages. So let us see the disadvantages of this agile process. Organizational cultures may conflict with agile values. So some clients need some of the changes, and some customers also need some customers follow some culture. So these cultures can play an important role because um, the software cannot satisfy each and every customer. So it depends on the requirement of the customer, so that the software keeps and maintains it also has good reliability, so that each and every customer will be profited. Inconsistent practices and resistance due to change from organizations may slow adoption. That is nothing but resistance to change. That is, if any change is occurred in the project and the change is not taken very quickly, and if the change is not taken into consideration, it may cause slow adoption. That is nothing but slow progress in the project, which may affect in the delivery date of a project. So these are the different disadvantages of agile. Now let's see. As we said before, agile follows different number of frameworks. So there are two major frameworks called Scrum and Extreme Programming. Now we are going to discuss about these two. So let's see an overview of popular agile frameworks and product service development to help organizations and choose one of them, which choose the best. So let's see some of the frameworks. Introduction to agile frameworks. A need to choose suitable agile framework over the years with the introduction of 50 different frameworks. So agile consists of various frameworks in which each software uses different framework to deliver the software. Agile is a flexible and collaborative approach that emphasizes on delivering workable products and services to customers. So this is about agile frameworks, and now we are going to see the most important and most popular framework of agile, that is nothing but Scrum framework. Scrum is one of the most popular agile frameworks. So we have seen Scrum in software engineering subject also. So Scrum, what is Scrum? This Scrum generally focuses on breaking down a single project into multiple parts known as sprints. The Scrum focuses on breaking single project into multiple parts called sprints. So the each project is divided into different sprints, and each sprint has some owners like product owner, scrum master, and developers. Here we can see includes unique project roles. So each person is given a unique role, such as product owner, scrum master, and developers. Time boxed iterations used, and sprints typically last between 2 and 4 weeks. So as the project is divided into multiple parts, each part will be evaluated, and each part will be going to be look after by these product owners, scrum masters, and developers for 2 to 4 weeks, so that um, this rapidly increases the fastness of the programming software. And as we know that agile means fastness. The English meaning for agile is nothing but fast or speed. As the meaning says, each and every software and each and every sprint takes only 2 to 4 weeks, which delivers a software very fast and also maintains a good quality. Scrum board is used to group various tasks into multiple columns based on their overall progress. So here we can see the different Scrum values: courage, focus, commitment, respect, and openness. What is meant by courage? So each team members have courage to do the right thing and work on tough problems. So here each person will be responsible towards their project assigned. So each scrum team, as we have said, that each is divided into sprints, and each sprint has team members, and they have the right to do their own work and correct work. Focus: everyone focuses on the work of the sprint and also the goals of the scrum team. Commitment: people personally commit to achieve the goals of scrum team. Respect: scrum team members respect each other to be capable. So this increases the communication and interaction between the people against various organizations, various teams, etc. Openness: the scrum team and the stakeholders agree to be open about all the work and the challenges with the performing work. So there will be an open interaction program between both scrum team leaders and also the employees. So this increases the friendliness and also communication between each and every person working in the Scrum team. What is a Scrum process? The product owner creates an estimated wish list known as product backlog. So the product owner, as we discussed here, each project is divided into multiple called sprints, and each sprint having product owner, scrum master, and developers. The role of a product owner is nothing but he creates an estimated wish list called product backlog. The scrum team selects items from the top of the list and makes a plan to turn them into product increments known as sprint backlog. So product owner creates a list called product backlog, and the Scrum team, the main team, selects items from the top of the list and makes plan to turn them into product increments known as the sprint backlog. The team works towards completing the current sprint backlog as they have chosen top of the list and makes plans and to turn them into product increments. Their goal is to complete the sprint backlog. A daily meeting synchronizes progress known as daily scrum. Daily scrum is nothing but each and every change or each and every progress which is going to be done in the scrum is going is conducted or evaluated by conducting daily meetings between the team members and also the product owner. The scrum master maintains the focus of the team. The focus of the team is taken care by the scrum master. Increments are reviewed at the end of each sprint, and feedback is provided before the next sprint is initiated. So as we said before, scrum team selects the product increments, and each increments are reviewed at the end of the sprint, that is nothing but end of the week, and feedback is provided before the next sprint is initiated. So in this way the scrum process is going to be done, and each one plays an important role. So here we can see in this diagram that product backlog is created by the product owner, and sprint is going to be planned. Sprint backlog is created by the sprint team. As the product backlog has a list of items, the sprint team chooses top of the list items and creates a product sprint backlog. And scrum team conducts daily scrum, that is nothing but they conduct daily meeting and evaluate the progress which is done in the whole week. So they turn all these sprint backlogs into increments. Increment is nothing but all the programs and all the changes are going to be done in the increment model, and each increment is going to be reviewed and retrospective. That is nothing but each sprint and each increment which is developed at the end of the week will be going to be reviewed by the scrum master, who is going to lead the team. And if any changes or if any errors that has occurred in this review, and they are going to be again evaluated by from the beginning, that is nothing but either product backlog or sprint planning. So in this way the scrum process is going to be done between the employees in the company. The next important and most popular Scrum Agile framework is nothing but extreme programming, or it is also denoted with XP. It is an Agile software development framework that aims to produce high quality software and high quality of life for the development team. XP is most specific of the Agile frameworks regarding appropriate engineering practices for software development. So this is a overview introduction about extreme programming. Let's see what is different values or different policies that is followed by the extreme programming. So there are 5 values of extreme programming. They are communication, simplicity, feedback, courage, and respect. And these are described in more detail below. Communication. Software development is inherently a team sport that relies on communication to transfer knowledge from one team member to everyone else on a team. XP stresses the importance of appropriate kind of communication, face-to-face discussion with the client and with the team members with the aid of whiteboard or other drawing mechanism. So this increases the interaction between different people across the company, and also communication between client and the project managers, etc. The second is simplicity. Simplicity means what is the simplest thing that will work. The purpose of this is to avoid waste and do not only absolutely necessary things, such as keeping the design of the system as simple as possible so that it is easier to maintain, support, and revise. Simplicity also means address only the requirements that you know about. Don't try to predict the future. So simplicity is nothing but maintaining simplicity in each and every phase of the software development. So this increases the understandability, and each and every person will be going to understand each and every phase that is going to be taken part in this software development process. And the third thing is feedback. Through constant feedback about the previous effects, teams can identify areas for improvement and revise the practices. So generally, feedback is used to improve more practice, and also improve more efforts, so that each feedback gives a quality. It turns into a good quality software. Feedback also supports simple design. The team builds something, gathers feedback on your design and implementation, and then just adjust your product going forward. This is about simplicity and feedback. And the fourth is nothing but courage. Kent Beck defined courage as effective action in the face of fear. This definition shows a preference for action based on other principles, so that the results are not harmful to the team. You need to courage to raise the organizational issues that reduce your team's effectiveness. You need to courage to stop something that doesn't work and try something else. You need courage to accept and act on feedback even when there is difficult to accept. So courage is nothing but each and every person is responsible and also has a right to do what he thinks that is right, which emphasizes the quality of a software. Respect. Each members of the team need to be respect each other in order to communicate with each other. Provide and accept feedback that honors your relationship. This respect improves the relationship between the team members, and also it encourages to work together to identify simple designs and solutions. So this is about extreme programming. So these are five essentials of extreme programming, that is communication, simplicity, feedback, courage, and respect. So this increases communicate it so this extreme programming increases more effectiveness of the software development. It also increases the communication between the team members, understanding between the client and the project team, and also generates a good software to the customers. So there are not only Scrum and Extreme programming, there are some other agile frameworks. These are nothing but Kanban. Kanban focuses on workflow visualization and limiting work in progress. Lean Startup emphasizes on validating ideas and minimizing waste to build a successful business. Agile project management is also a framework which provides a framework for different projects and programs. Dynamic system development method, pair programming, etc. So these are different agile frameworks, but most of the agile frameworks which are used is nothing but Scrum and Extreme programming. Due to these different advantages, the agile is going to be preferred by today's software companies, and becoming more advanced and more trending process model, in which each and every software can be developed so quickly with affordable cost, having a good quality which satisfies all the customers and clients. So this is about the agile introduction. So thank you for your time.